So, I guess you're all wondering why I called you all here today. I haven't been making very many videos lately or anything. I didn't want you to think I ran off somewhere, so I just thought I'd show you some of the things that I'm kind of keeping busy on. Weather's been so bad to get out and everything, so I've been playing around a little bit with some Fero rod handles and stuff like everybody in the bushcraft community, I think. I came up with an idea of I guess it would be called an emergency fire situation, where if you was out and it was raining and really wet and you couldn't find any dry tinder to start a fire or anything, if you had your Fero rod, you would always have at least one fire to build off of. So what I've been doing is making my Fero rod handles, and I found these little caps at Lowe's, and basically what I did was drilled a 1/2 inch hole, bored a 1/2 inch hole 3/4 of the way down. And what that allowed me to do was to put about a little over a foot of jute twine, wrap it around a pencil and stuff it down in there, thinking that at least you would have one fire, you know, if you had your thing. So basically what I did was wrap it, it's a little longer than this of course, and then dip half of it, just half of it, in wax, in melted wax. And what that gives you is a section of dry string, and then a section of wax string, and a section of dry string, a section of wax string. So you ought to be able to fluff up the centers to catch a spark, plus the wax on the other section should give you a little bit more burn time to get some tinder started if necessary. So that's my theory behind it anyhow. And then I figure once you get it in there, I'll dip this tip in wax and seal this cap on to make it weatherproof, and that'll keep at least one thing of tinder dry in there. You may not want to use it all the time, but it would be nice in an emergency if you didn't have tinder and wanted to start a fire. As long as you had your Fero rod, you would have at least one source of dry tinder. So I played with a couple different ones. I made some out of locust and some out of pine, and I forget what kind of wood this was, but then I tried a different method on a couple of these. I got these little silver caps, push caps, but I'm not sure how well they would waterproof and seal. I did a couple of them that way too. So I imagine if you recessed it a little bit, put a little wax in there first, I think you might be okay. This one I had made out of mahogany, and a friend of mine liked it, so that's what I started this morning, just making him a new one. But he wants some kind of a ball cap on it, so I'm going to try to do something with that. I ain't exactly sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but that's what I've been spending a little time on when the weather's real bad and I can't get out to play. I finally finished up a cup that I started, a walnut cup that I started probably 3 years ago, and never got around to finishing, but finally did get it sealed up, and not that I'll ever use it, but by golly, I got it. So that's basically all I wanted to do, just show you what I've been spending a little bit of my time on. I have gotten out to the camper a few times, but last week was deer season, and I didn't really want to go in the woods if I wasn't hunting, and it was just too miserable for me to go out there. It rained all week and everything. I know a lot of people don't mind hunting in the cold and the rain, but I'm not one of them anymore. I used to, but not so much anymore. But I have gotten out a few times to the camper and done some maintenance work out there and stuff. And matter of fact, I just posted a video a little while ago about making a makeshift breakfast out there. I went out to do some maintenance and ended up running late and didn't come home, and was nothing really truly edible in the camper to eat, so I just improvised a little bit. So, but okay, anyhow, that's about it. Just a short little video to basically tell you what I've been up to, which is not much. So we'll see you again. God bless and take care.